Hello, I am Kathy Taylor, and today is day 17 of my 30 days of being more intentional about how I study, pray, fast, and learn more about God. So, I just want to leave you with another nugget tonight, and I call it a nugget because it's just a little something, a little bite sized piece until you can get more. And tonight I want to talk about what you focus on will expand. What you focus on will expand. So, where are you spending your time, your energy, what are you thinking about? What are you talking about? Where are you going? I ask those questions because most of you probably immediately responded, well, I worked 8 or 10 or 12 hours, and then I had to do stuff with the family. And those are the common answers, but you have 24 hours in the day. And let's say the average person sleeps about 4. So that means you have 20 hours. And I get it. Time gets away from you very quickly, right? So just because we know you clocked into the job. We know that you probably worked really hard, but where were your thoughts? What were you talking about with your colleagues or patients or clients or customers? Where were your thoughts throughout the day? If you really did an inventory on where your thoughts were, what kind of words were you saying? Were they focused on, I can't wait to get off work? I can't stand these people here at this job. I don't make enough money. All these negative things. Guess what happens? Guess what's going to expand? Guess what's going to continue to happen? hmm Yeah, you'll get more of the same because what you talk about or what you focus will expand. Lately, for the last 30 days or more, I have been very intentional about what I listen to. So I have been listening to music, sermons, or words that are all about spiritual growth and discipline, discipleship, um, and developing myself as a woman of faith um, and a Christian like that, so that I am more intentional about how I am showing my gratitude for what God is doing for me. Um, and then on the other side, my other time, major time, has been spent on growing my business and growing my brand, The Diary of a Grown Up. I have a podcast. I have other things that's coming up and doing interviews and learning more about the skill set that's needed for those things. And then the other part of my brand is I am Kathy Taylor, where I do more human behavior and personality assessments and team building and career readiness trainings. So, learning more and preparing, studying more about that as well. That's been the large majority of my time. And guess what's expanding? My words and vocabulary, my communication with God, my business. I have so many people contacting me about making connections that I've wanted to make for years on both the Diary of a Grown Up and I Am Kathy Taylor, which was formerly I Am Something Extra. But that's because I am putting in the work, that I am being very intentional about what I bring in to my head, what I'm thinking about, what I am talking about, what I am taking action on. So, what you focus on will expand. So, for all of you that say that you want to be speakers, or maybe you want to do something, but yet you talk against and say, well, I don't have the money to do this, or I'm not there yet, or I'm not this. Yeah, what you focus on will expand all the things, because guess what So all those things will come to pass, will not come to pass because guess what you keep talking about? The things that you cannot do. But what's one thing that you can do? What's one thing that you can focus on that's moving towards your goal, not away from it? Because every time you talk about how you don't have something towards something you want to do, then you're taking a step backwards. So, what's something that you can talk about or focus on that works towards your goals, not away from it? And guess what? I have to admit that I was there. Before I got serious about being a speaker, I used to say, I am fine behind the scenes. I don't want to be out front. I don't want to be that person. But I knew God was pushing me to that. I knew God said I was, He wasn't pushing me. He said, this is who I was. And it took me some time, but finally I walked in my calling, and I just can't imagine looking back at this point because it took me so long, but I am so glad that I said yes because your gifts will make room for you. So what you focus on will expand, and your gifts will make room for you if you take steps towards your goals, not away from them by speaking negatively about whatever it is, by talking about the negative things, the things you don't have towards it. All right, so I hope that helps someone. My time is up. I would love if you press subscribe. And if this helped you, if this reminded you of what your speech is or what you're talking about, and it's what you're thinking about, and it's not working towards your goals, it's helping you to take steps away from your goals, then please share, please like. I'd appreciate it. And until tomorrow, I can't wait to hang out with you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening in again, and take care. Good night.